What is up? Welcome in to the Early Edge in 5. I'm your host, Allan Bell. We've got a fantastic show lined up for you today. I have no idea what that noise was. However, it appears very similar to how we did yesterday, and I don't mean to call my boys out. Just a tough day. Tough day. All right. But you know what? Took shots. It's all right. Our man Jasper came through for us 2 days ago. So you know what? We're going to hold on to that one. All right. Now, also for tonight, CBS Sports HQ. Look, 6 p.m. Eastern. Me and your boy, Matt Snyder, the sniper. He'll be on from, I believe, 6 p.m. Eastern to 6:30, and I will be on from 6:30 to 7. So make sure to tune in to that one. Paramount Plus app, CBS Sports app, or cbssports.com/live. It all works. All right, enough of me yapping. Let's bring in the stars of the show here and figure out who's making noise in the background slamming. It sounded like someone opened a toolbox and a bunch of screws fell out. PropStarz, what's up, man?
Yeah, it was a coin that actually fell off my desk, so I need to take responsibility for that noise. Unfortunately, it wasn't the cha-ching sound. It was the sound of our results yesterday, but we're due for a big bounce back. I know we've got a wide array of picks. I did want to ask you, AB, what will you guys be breaking down on HQ tonight?
We are going to be breaking down NBA player futures and team total wins, okay? So, how do you pronounce Wemby's last name?
Wembanyama.
Okay, so I'll give you a preview here. Will he average over under 17.5 points per game this season? Okay, over under 8.5 rebounds this season. All right, and the Spurs over 31.5 wins over under.
Well, I can just tell you I love that Spurs win total. I know how competitive this kid is. I know that last year the team that he played on they were expected to finish last in the Euro League that they were in. He came in, immediately changed the culture there. I know from day one he's going to have a similar effect on the Spurs. The Spurs already have some solid talent as well. Guys like Keldon Johnson. There's definitely some quality players on that roster. I think Wemby is going to make a huge impact. I think the Spurs are going to flirt with winning 35 to 40 games as well. So love the over on that Spurs total, AB.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm not going to give all of them away, but I did take the over as well. I'm with you. I mean, the Spurs won 22 games last year, not even trying to win one game last year, right? So 100%, man.
AB, absolutely. Let me say this before we know there's no sports going on today, but actually that's false because I was just texting with our guy Amags, who I found out is a big horse player, and it is opening day at Saratoga today. And Amags and I going back and forth. We're handicapping opening day. We already got a winner on the board. We're already ready to go. So you know what? I'm feeling good about everybody's picks today, including I can't wait to see what Spector is going to throw us from his scenic view in the Bay Area.
I'm going to go ahead and give you – all right, so first off, I'm going to go ahead and give you a little preview. Spector has a graphic to go along with his Tour de France pick, so that's always good. And number two, when you said Amags is a horse player, I thought you meant he was betting on actually shooting, playing horse. I was like, all right, I mean.
He probably could beat me in that too. Yeah. Anybody could beat me in that. If we did an early edge competition, I'd finish last. Jump shot's bad.
I'm not going to lie. And I respect everyone. And everyone, I swear to you, we will get to the picks. But I promise this, and it be no disrespect to anyone across the early edge universe. I'm telling you, I would destroy anyone in shooting. I swear
I would take Spector because he had a chance
to lose your money.
He would play. He played basketball every day when he worked for the Warriors. Am I right?
I not every day, but I'd take the bet on me, AB. I'm not going to lie to you.
Well, I'll tell you this. It didn't sound very confident on that one, but I'm going to throw it to you in regards to your pick. So go ahead and hit us, buddy. What you got?
AB, you know my confidence is always high, and I do it in a classy – I don't need to run my mouth. I let all my picks and the results show. So we're going to go back to the tour today because I could not resist stage 13. We got to go with – there's two favorites in the race, Jonas Vingegaard and Tadej Pogačar, and this is going to be a GC contender stage. Tadej Pogačar to win stage 13. It's fairly flat, and throw up that map for me, AB. Let me show you. Look at how flat this stage is. And we got that little hill with a sprint point right in the middle. And then at the end, higher category climb with an average gradient of 7.1% called the Grand Colombe. The Grand Colombe is super difficult because it's not a steady, consistent climb. It oscillates between under 7% and over 7%. Sometimes it's 9, sometimes it's 6. This favors Pogačar's climbing style because he does quick accelerations compared to Jonas Vingegaard's steady climbing. And Pogačar only needs 17 seconds in order to take the yellow jersey. If you need any other reason at all, the last time the Grand Colombe was in the Tour de France in 2020, Tadej Pogačar won that stage. I'm all in on Tadej Pogačar today.
All right, if you're all in on it, I am too. How do you pronounce that again? Tadej Pogačar?
Yes, Tadej Pogačar.
I just wanted to hear AB on the recap screen try to say that.
Trust me, I'm gonna forget it by the time we get there. I assure you on that one. All right, I've got 3 plays. Actually, I have 4 plays. All right, so first, in PropStarz, I'm not going to give away anything that you have, but I want you to go after me because we have some correlation here going on. First one.
I had a feeling, AB.
Yeah. So, all right, 4 plays. 3 of them are from the same game, Major League Baseball tomorrow. Of course, we're going to the Atlanta Braves. All right, first off, Austin Riley over half of a single. Look, Riley did not hit well going into the All-Star break. In the All-Star game, he hasn't been right for about a week and a half, but I do think that the time off is going to be good for him. He's way too good of a hitter. And you know what? We don't, expect any, over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. That's where the number sits for him because of the pitching matchup. I don't want to play that. I just want to play my man gets a single, so we're going to roll with that one. Next one, Matt Olson over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. How do you pronounce my man's name pitching for the White Sox there?
Michael Kopech.
There we go, Kopech. Look, we always say he sounds like an old New York City detective there. He's coming off of a 15-day IL. This is his first start coming back. And you know what? It wasn't good beforehand. I don't think it's going to be good this one in Atlanta. We're going to go Olson from the left side against the righty thrower. Lastly, from this one, Ronald Acuna. Over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs minus 125. Yeah, I'll take the 2.5 here. Acuna has been hitting the ball well. He's been hitting the ball hard, barreling it nicely. Not always getting on, as you saw in the All-Star game, even though he almost went yard right out of the gate. I'm going to roll with Acuna there. Last play. All right, those 3 from the White Sox at the Braves tomorrow, 6:20 p.m. Central, I believe. Yeah, 7:20 Eastern. Last one, NFL Week 1. Titans, Saints, under 42. The Titans have the worst wide receiver core in the NFL. They have questions at the offensive line. Basically, on offense, they have Derrick Henry, and that's it. The Saints have a good run defense. They know exactly what Tennessee is going to try to do. Not to mention, Tennessee is breaking in a brand new offensive coordinator, even though he's been there. I don't trust anything with this offense. Saints, look, breaking in a brand new quarterback in Derek Carr, even though they have a good offense, but the Saints defense is good. The Titans defense is good. I think this is going to be a low-scoring game. I'm going to go ahead and get in the under 42 because I don't see this number going up. I see this number going down as we get closer and closer. So I'm going to go ahead and get on it now. Props, what up?
I just want to say I felt a jolt when you gave out that NFL pick, AB. I am so fired up for football. I want to mention to all our listeners right now, if you are a SportsLine subscriber, on the site right now, we have live futures picks for every single NFL team. If your team is not up there yet, it will be soon. So we will be featuring this content over the course of the next few weeks. You will see a futures pick from me for literally every single team, season-long player props, awards, long shots, you name it. It will be up there. It's incredible content. If you are not a subscriber, what are you doing? Seriously. But I love that look, AB. Week 1. I also think with the condensed, shortened preseason, we saw this last year, teams really took a while to kind of find their rhythm offensively. I think when you're bringing in a whole new system, a whole new quarterback with this Saints offense that really was anemic previously, I think they're going to struggle out the gate. Coupled with the fact this Tennessee offense looks like it's really lacking talent at the skill position. So love that look, AB. I think that number is only going to go down as well. Could see it closing at that 38-39 range. So absolutely love that. Love all the Braves looks as well. AB mentioned synergy with my picks. I'm going to back Charlie Morton to record a win here. Love this spot going against the White Sox. They're 27th in OPS. Also facing Michael Kopech Kopech, the aforementioned New York City police officer. He's really struggled. AB mentioned coming off that 15-day stint on the DL. He had not looked good beforehand. He had only eclipsed 4 innings once in his last 5 starts, so we could see a lot of that White Sox bullpen, and this Braves team is the hottest team in baseball. This bats are just incredible right now, 1 through 9. So I love all those individual player props as well. Then we're going to go pick on the Chicago Cubs. I like Brian Bayo to go over 17.5 outs. That is to pitch at least 6 innings. This kid has been an absolute stud, a rock for the Red Sox. He's eclipsed this in 6 straight games, went over 7 innings in his last outing. I really think this number should be 18.5, and I actually even like it there if it ends up closing there, which I think there's a really good chance of that happening. Can probably get a good price plus money if it does end up settling at 18.5, but we really like Brian Bayo to go over 17.5 outs, facing the Cubs, one of the worst offenses against opposing righties. So Charlie Morton to record a win, Brian Bayo to go over 17.5 outs.
All right, I've just got to say real quick, PropStarz, that might have been the greatest just run of a promo that not only that you've had, that anyone on this show has ever had. You legitimately did not miss a syllable, son, going from breaking down the NFL, the Titans, and the Saints straight to Major League Baseball, my dude. Hey, chef's kiss. That was just phenomenal. Well done on that one. EC, good luck following that, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. How do I top that, AB? Now, first of all, let me say this, and I've mentioned this before. Proppy said that if you need you should be a SportsLine member. Geez, I can't even get it out as simply as he did. If you need a promo code, you're talking to the right guy. Hit me up on Twitter DM. You can see my Twitter address is on the screen at Cohen's Corner AZ. Message me. I'll take care of you. We'll get you up on the site so you can read all the great content from Proppy and all the other experts. Just want to throw that out there. Okay. Now, yesterday was not so good for us in tennis. Well, this morning wasn't. Our Vondrosova did not go 3 sets against Svitolina. So we're going to try something different. We got 2 tennis plays for tomorrow. And then we'll get back into baseball. I love that Charlie Morton pick, by the way. And anything AB plays with Braves. All right, Carlos Alcaraz at -3.5 games against Daniil Medvedev at -130 on DraftKings. So Alcaraz won 6-3, 6-2, which is by 7 games in 2 sets when they played in March. That was a best of 3. Now this is a best of 5. He's undefeated on grass in 2023. He did not lose a game on serve in his match on Wednesday. And Medvedev is coming off a 5-set thriller on Thursday against the American Christopher Eubanks. He's going to be tired. Alcaraz, fresh legs. I think he paced him. I think he goes 3 sets. I think he wins in straight sets, but we'll play the 3.5 games at -130. And then Jannik Sinner against the GOAT, Novak Djokovic. Both players to win a set at -134 on FanDuel. There are different ways to play this one. You can bet Sinner to win a set. I think it's like -140 on DraftKings. So when they played last year in the quarterfinals of Wimbledon, Sinner won the first 2 sets, and then Djokovic came back to win the final 3. Djokovic has lost a set in his last 2 matches, and Sinner is no slouch, obviously making the Wimbledon semifinals. He's 37-10 this season. I have a good feeling that this match will be close, and the Alcaraz match will not be. Can I keep the decent tennis run going? Guess we'll find out.
We are going to find out. -3.5 games for your boy Carlos Alcaraz, huh?
Yep.
We're feeling it.
The promo codes in the chat are fantastic. EC's promo codes, parlay, almost, and undershirt.
You know what? I actually should create some of those. Those are brilliant. But if you actually need a promo code that works on the site, you can reach out to me. I'll take care of you.
All right. So yeah. Specs, you're not lying. These are hilarious. I love, dude, the early edge crew. I swear, I say it all the time. They're the best in the game, dude. They're funny, man. Dude, those were awesome. All right, everybody, grab your paper, grab your pencil. Let's take a look at the recap here. EC is Carlos Alcaraz -3.5 games. Now, this is being played Friday morning.
Both of these are tomorrow morning. Yep.
Okay. All right. Carlos Alcaraz -3.5 games, -130. Sinner, Djokovic, both to win 1+ set, -134. PropStarz is on Brian Bello over 17.5 outs at -150. Charlie Morton to record a win at +100. Spector is on Tajay Sharp. How do you pronounce his name?
Tade Pogacar.
Tade Pagaccia to win stage 13. Tade, I apologize there. To win stage 13, plus 125. I'm on Austin Riley over half a single, minus 115. Matt Olson over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, minus 140. Ronald Acuna over 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, minus 125. And the Titans Saints week 1 under 42 at minus 110. All right, gentlemen. Anything we have before we get out of here?
I'm just still admiring what Proppy just did. That was brilliant, and I wish I could have been half as masterful with my display, but that was excellent, Proppy. The breakdown and the site promo killed it.
Buddy, Tony Robbins couldn't have done half of what Props just did right there. Like, don't feel bad at all. He crushed that one. Number 2, I saw someone in the chat, and I can't find it. I apologize, but it was right when we started the show. Spector, how close are you to that Salesforce building that dude climbed?
Oh, it's right there, right at the top, right there. I'm about 2 blocks away. My best friend works for Salesforce, so he takes me up to the top all the time. Great view of San Francisco.
Yeah, it looks nice, man. Looks nice. All right, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be live Friday morning, normal time, 10 a.m. Eastern, and in early edge at 5 at 4 p.m. Eastern. But until then, everybody, best of luck. Let's cash these tickets. Let's hope nobody climbs the outside of the Salesforce building behind Specs, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks.